Good morning. Welcome to the breakfast show. And this morning, our focus will be on the US market. That is the SMARTRobie US market. Now, of course, some of you may have known last Friday was Good Easter. So a happy Good Easter for those of you who were celebrating the Easter weekend. And this Monday, the market will be back. But as of course, you can see the pause of the 90-day reciprocal tariff has caused the market to cause the market not to slide further. But what we also seen that the new semiconductor smartphones has been put into another bucket list. So we do not know what's the news in there. But what we do know, the market is constantly changing. For the matter with it is, so I do think that the sell-off has already overdone, right? The market is looking for a rebound, but then again the rebound may not go up as much as you can see. But I'm going to show you on the chart right now in here. So welcome again, and don't forget our campaign, which will end on the 7th of May, getting ideas from Pentagon Guider. That does the Pentagon Guider do work. So all you gotta do is check out, use the Pentagon Guider in our SMARTRobie slides, and then find the stocks that you win. All right, chat with SMARTRobie and get a chance to win an iPad, Apple iPad 10.9 inches. And we already have one running for the iPad. But he did make 8.2%, so with a minimum of 4% return, you can submit in there. And if you think you can beat Tom with the 8.22, then the SMARTRobie iPad 10.9 inches is yours. All right, absolutely, it's part of our campaign to promote trading with Pentagon Guider here. Okay. So our SMARTRobie right now is powered by Pentagon Guider following the invention of the volume spread analysis. Now let's take a look at the market today on the S&P 500. So usually I'm just going to bring out the S&P 500 in here. So you go to the SMARTRobie, the US segment, so you can see the list on top of here. So we just hit the S&P 500 and we'll check out some of the stocks. So just scroll to the top. So the market was closed on Friday. So this was probably on the 17th of August. Okay, so that was on Thursday. Since rate Pentagon, which was correct, you can see up here when the market is down, then it's down 12.3%. Most active Nvidia continue to fall. Ford is up. Intel is fall. You can check out the Nvidia. All right, and you want to check out the chart. Hit the chart here. And you can see from this angle, okay, right, what has sort of transpired here is the chart. Okay, so you can see from here, the red Pentagon continued to, which happened on the 24th of February. Now, if you had followed that, then you probably be out of Nvidia. We just need to wait for that green Pentagon to come down. Like it or not, a lot of the charts are still heading downwards from here onwards in here. Okay, let's take a look at the S&P 500. We scroll back down here, and this is the S&P 500. Hit that one. So you can see S&P 500 very similar to the media chart in here. Market continue to go down. There is what we call this chart here that you see, this segment here, right? This is where the announcement of the pause of the tariff for 90 days. So that's why I believe the downward movement has already stopped. But right now, there is no incentive for the market to go higher. And this is it. So for those of you who think that 2024 is a good time to be buying, 2025 actually, 2025, this time, this is actually a good one. But don't hold it too long, all right? Wait for the green Pentagon to come. And if the market were to go higher, you want to be selling at that moment, okay? So this is what is likely to be looking. So we done the all right, the S&P 500 today. So still downtrend. Okay, we can check out the Robie FA stock. See if we can find any Robie FA stocks collection. Yes, we have 7. Okay, we have Halibut, Targa. A lot of the energies are actually has good what we call fundamentals, because they all are undervalued right now because they've been beaten down in here. In there, like Seagate, STG, let's look at the chart. So you can see from the Seagate, did turn green Pentagon finally. This is actually a good reward to risk area. You can see, right? It's down since 98 at $75. Looking the rise from here. May want to take a look at this one here. And Seagate definitely is one. Let's look at the stock fundamentals. So stock fundamental is 6 out of 8. Sector average is 12, ROE at 22, and they pay a 4% dividend here. Okay, so that means it's undervalued. If it does re-rate back to 15 times, you're looking at $85 in here. Vanguard, JP Morgan are the largest shareholder. Okay, so you all know Seagate is in making to hard disk, and this kind of stocks usually does not get the kind of high rating, high valuation as a growth sector, but it is a good play if you're looking for that dividend. And at the green Pentagon, this is definitely a good one here. Let's look at the more advanced. It's the trending stocks that are trending up, and you can see FE is up, O Reality and Bunge, Consumer Defense, BG. Let's try out BG and check out the stock chart. Yep, there's a nice one. Green Pentagon started to move up. It's started trending nice. So some of the stocks are actually moving up in here. This is the defense stocks. And let's check out the, what do they do? So stock fundamentals. So they make consumer defensive. Oh, they're into farming. I think farming. Let's go to Bunge. I hope I got it right. Bunge. And accept all their farmers. Okay, 23,000 employees. They use drone, all kinds of food, right? So they are technology, okay, provider in here. So this may get a benefit from the so-called tariff that already been hurting many of the US farmers. So this is definitely one stock, Bunge. All right, so you need to check it out. But on top of that, the rating looks pretty good too. 5 out of 8 with a P of 9 times, ROE at 10%, right? Dividend of 3.56. Given both, Seagate will be better from here. Okay. Now let's move on to the next section that we have. Is we done this for our beginner tutorial, is to look at Pentagon Guider. So you want to check out Pentagon Guider right now. So Pentagon Guider would be the ideal for all our beginners, and we have a fair bit here. A lot of them are actually energy stocks, right? Healthcare is there, Johnson & Johnson. Real estate, I'm not too big fan of real estate. Energy, Fang, J&J, Align Technology Healthcare, Targa Resources, Kenya Consumer Defensive, right? And Schlumberger Energy, Occidental, Reality, Edward Life Science, Coca-Cola, that's my favorite. So hit Coca-Cola, something I can relate on. Check out the chart. I hit this one here. So Coca-Cola starting to move above the $72, okay? So Coca-Cola mainly are made in US, I believe. So those will be exempted from tariff, and you can see it's breaking up $72 in here. Green Pentagon, that's a good one to be moving into for those of you who are looking for fundamental stocks. Check out the fundamental ratings. And if you looked at that, Berkshire Hathaway is a big fan in here, shareholders. Then you have PE of 29 times, rated 5 out of 8. The ROE is indeed very good, close to about 40%, and a dividend of 2.8. So you're looking for dividend, KO is definitely undervalued as of now. If you do rate it back to 30, that's a $75 in here. So check it out. I mean, there are a couple more in here, but just kind of like the Costco is there which is another player. KLSE, check out the chart too. And Costco also turning green Pentagon. Apparently all the tariff is making a lot of the consumer defensive stocks, which is usually people have to buy them with the likelihood of America slipping into recession in here. A lot of the defensive stocks making its mark. But Costco is almost $960. Should also check out Netflix, coming to $1,000. Just turned green Pentagon the other day too. All right, let's check out Netflix, NEFFIX, and stock chart too. So check out Netflix, just turned green Pentagon the other day too, and you can see, yep, there you go, right? Netflix. So the market is moving up higher in here, and see whether we have a momentum going up from then onwards. Okay, so there are a lot more in the Pentagon, so check it out yourself. All right, Pentagon Guider members and SMARTRobie members in here. Right, some of these stocks may do pretty well going forward. The energy sectors in here. Now, some of the stocks that you may have, okay, regarding to the ongoing market, you can check it out using the watch list. Now, of course, for our Muslim friends, there's a way you can find out the Sharia US shares. Check out this website, Wahid. And some of these shares, I believe, including even KO, Coca-Cola, are Sharia compliance. And under the website, there's a holding there, and you can click on them and look at it. Now, of course, our Pentagon Guider, which has the buy and sell alert. Very easy. If you have any stocks that you want to, you can put it into the watch list. When you see a green Pentagon, you want to be buying. A red Pentagon, you want to be selling. So the watch list is a way to make sure the stocks that you wanted come to you, rather than you go to Pentagon and look for those stocks. And of course, if you want to trade it, you can look for the Pentagon stocks to trade for that. All right. Most of the stocks are in the watch list, categorized by sector. Categorized by exchange. You have the Bursa Malaysia, the SGX, the Hong Kong, the US market. You can check out all S&P 500, and when you get an alert, you will see a blue indicator highlighted in the blue font in here, and that's where you will get the alert. All right, don't forget, use a Pentagon Guider to win more as the market starting to recover now for the US market. And if you can make more than 8.22%, you stand a chance. And submit to the Apple iPad being a 10.9 inches. Okay, so that's where you want to be, right? And minimum of 4%. So that's all we have. Of course, if you have any stocks that you want me to look at, feel free to pencil those in the comment section in here. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, right? And I'll be back on this Wednesday. All right, any stocks you want me to look at the US market, feel free to pencil in there. But the US market is definitely making a comeback. Not many people know of it. It is. You just need to wait for that green Pentagon, or submit the watch list into your watch list. When the green Pentagon comes, you will be first to notify. All right, so don't forget to join our Telegram chat room for all information. That's all we have for today. I'll see you on Wednesday.